Hello students, hope that you are fine. Welcome to my geography video tutorial of 8th standard. The topic is Asia, climate and natural vegetation and wildlife. Before starting this, I want to say you that what is the difference between weather and climate. Weather and climate are two similar words with different meanings. So as a result, people often use this term synonymously, but that there is a difference between weather and climate. Weather is a momentary conditions of the atmosphere over a short period of time, and climate refers to the average weather condition or phase over a long period of time, that is 30 to 45 or 35 years. So weather can be sunny, can be cloudy, weathery, rainy and windy, etc. And the examples of climate, we can say that is that the tropical, temperate, subtropical, these are the examples of climate. Now let's see that but you know that the weather and climate play a vital role in our day-to-day life. So let's see, start now, Asia's climate. So Asia's climate is affected greatly by the vastness of Asia, because long latitude and large area, latitude, longitude is there, so there is a different type of temperatures we have seen. So other factors that affect the climate of Asia are latitude, distance from sea, number 3 relief features, number 4 winds, and number 5 ocean currents. Now slowly I will discuss that latitude, distance from sea, relief features, winds and ocean currents. Now let's see how latitude affect the climate of Asia. Latitudes, you know, that is that this is at 0 degree equator, 23.5 degree north Tropic of Cancer, 66.5 degree north Arctic Circle and North Pole. This is 90 degrees. Same way 23.5 degrees south, that is Tropic of Capricorn, 66.5 degrees south Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, and 90 degree south is South Pole. So here we have seen that the sun's rays directly falls on equator, and here obliquely, and this North Pole more obliquely. So which place that is goes in very straight way, so short distance more energy, and short distance who are traveling, they are having more energy. Same way here sun rays travels short distance, that's why there is more energy. Here obliquely long distance, that's why less energy. Here less energy. So here heat is more, here heat is less, and here heat is more less. So wherever this zone, this 23.5 degree north to 23.5 degree south is, that is this zone is torrid zone, and here the sun's rays directly and more heat. Then here this part, that is 23.5 degree north to 66.5 degree north, same way 23.5 degree south to 66.5 degree south, that is oblique sun rays. Here also oblique sun rays, that's why that is there oblique sun rays, that's why there is less heat, and here more less heat. Torrid zone, this is torrid zone, and this is temperate zone, and this is frigid zone. So in this way we have seen that temperature effect on that latitude, if increases 0 to 90 degree, if latitude increases, then temperature decreases. So second is distance from sea. A large part of Asia lies more than 1500 kilometers away from the seashore. The vast area of the continent fails the experience of the moderate climate. Suppose you see, I am taking just the example of India. What happens in India? Here, suppose this one, that the India's part, this part, that is Arabian Sea, this part Bay of Bengal. So this side is beside the seaside. So beside the seaside is getting the effect of land bridge and sea bridge. That's why the places which are very close to the sea, they are having moderate type of temperature, not too hot, not too cold. And which place is far from the sea, suppose this place, there is having continental type of climate, means too hot and too cold. So, the vast area of the continent, this Asia, fails to experience moderate climate. Due to the lack of moderating influence of the oceans, the vast interior of Asia experiences the extreme type of temperature or continental type of temperature. Extreme type means too hot and too cold. Which one we are saying? That the continental type. And the places which are beside the seashore, that is not too hot, not too cold. So that is we are saying that is moderate type of climate or oceanic type of climate. Due to the vast distance from the sea, the interior of Asia receives less amount of rainfall. Relief features. Next point is relief features. These relief features, the relief features of Asia are also affect the climate, and the mountain ranges of Central Asia and the Himalayas force the monsoon winds to shed the moisture. And because you know already that is that wherever the mountains are there, if the wind is passing from there, it acts as a barrier. So one side is that which side rainfall, that is windward side, and opposite side there is leeward side. So they form that leeward side means less rainfall and windward side means more rainfall. The mountains prevent the cold polar winds also to coming from north part to reach in the southern part. So therefore in winters the Indian subcontinent gets protected from the cold polar winds. Second point we will see, that is wind. The monsoon winds are the most striking feature of this continent. So these winds reserve the direction of the winds completely as the season changes. These winds affect a large part of Asia, so they play an important role in the distribution of rainfall in the continent. These monsoon winds during summertime, which winds blow, that is from sea to land, it blows, that is southwest monsoon winds, it gives heavy rainfall to the Asian part. And winter time blows northeast monsoon winds coming from land to sea, that's why they are not bringing any moisture, so there is no rainfall. And after that, next is coming ocean current. Ocean currents are two types, that is cold ocean current and warm ocean current. That is mainly here cold ocean current is Washiyo current and warm ocean current is Kuroshio current. They originate from north. The cold Washiyo current travels to the east coast of Asia and west coast of Japan, making the cold winters of these areas. And secondly, we can see on the same latitude, the east coast of Japan experiences warm Kuroshio current, and this current makes the winter of these areas milder. The Washiyo current collide with Kuroshio current wherever near the Hokkaido there is circulation of air and there is small whirlpools are also found. So I am concluding my this video. Up to this, my next video I will describe about that the climate types of climate. Let's see with us. Hope that this video will be helpful for you and have a nice day. Thank you everyone.